opening statement about winning the program's first overall national championship in question.
You know, this is something that we're all going to be extremely proud of for a very long time, but I just got to start off by saying it was all these guys. I tell you, they did everything we asked them to do and more, and the leadership that especially these two bring to the team is second to none, and I hope the best for them, and this is one step of that because they've got many accomplishments the rest of their lives, and I hope they can all be with them every step of the way.
Coach, you guys were the top seed coming in, #1 team, ranked team coming in. How proud of you are of your team to get through all of this and make it to the end and being that #1 national champion standing alone?
You know, they earned it every step of the way. You know, there were 4 meets during the regular season where they came from behind to win, one of which was against the ranked #1 team in the country. You know, both rounds of the Big 12 championships worked hard, believed in themselves, and ended up, you know, winning that championship and just keeping their head up. When times are down, they supported each other, truly bought into the meaning of family, which is what it's really all about. You know, there's only one team that gets to hoist that trophy at the end of the year, and what we always tell them is that the year can't be based on, the success of that year can't be based on if you hold up that trophy or not. There's so much more to it, and I think we're very fortunate that we're able to hoist that trophy, but I think that we also accomplish those other things of knowing what a team and a family truly is.
Could you have pictured it being such a dramatic finish? Of course, it came down to the last couple rides there and jumping, so our fences. So could you have pictured that it would go head to head down to the final stretch there?
You know, I would have expected nothing less. You know, A&M is a really good team. They're very well coached. I tell you, they are very tough, and it's not the first time that Oklahoma State has gone against Texas A&M in a tight battle, and so I expected nothing less than for it to come down to the wire, and it did just that today.
Jojo, can you talk about being part of your team and helping make history for your program today and the western side of competition, how y'all did and rode over at Arena 5 today?
I'm just so proud of everybody. I'm sorry. Everybody gave it their all, and every single girl went out there and rode with all that we have. Win or lose your point, I mean, every girl put it all on the line, and we did it knowing that each girl had our back. You know, we did it knowing no matter what happened, we were family and we were going to do it together. And we were just really thankful to get to be in that position today. So, I hope that explains it. You're doing a good job.
And then Abigail, you finished with the highest score in flat today. Can you talk about your individual ride and your teammates as well?
I think going into flat, like, we're so confident in flat, it's something that I think is one of our strongest events seat-wise. So I think my mindset going into it is I'm a 5th-year senior captain, and if anyone's going to start us off right, it's got to be me. So I just went in there and knew that if I didn't get a really high score, maybe that would have an impact on the rest of the day, so I just wanted to go and give it my all, and I think that it really helped a lot of other girls. But that being said, I know, like Joe said, if I went in there and last year I forgot to drop my stirrups in our last round, and like going in, I know that even if I do make a mistake, they're gonna love me for giving it my all and just be me. So it's just so nice going in and having that level of support, and just that kind of friendship like this. Yeah.
Jojo, what does it mean to you to be named national champion? What does national champion mean to you?
It means so much solely for national champions, and then it means even more because I know how hard this team has worked and that we did it together. I think if we did it and we weren't as close and tight as we are, it wouldn't be as meaningful, but it's indescribable that we were able to do it and do it together and do it as a family and go through it together and be supportive no matter what. And then it just happened to be that because that through it all paid off. often.
So, you're a junior, so you're hungry after this to come back and defend the title next year, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And then Abigail, your fifth-year senior, how does it feel to cap your career off at Oklahoma State like this?
I mean, it's definitely better doing it with your family. You know, it's gonna be really hard to leave these girls. This has been my home for the last 5 years, so it feels amazing.
Well, I can't say enough how proud I am that you chose to stick around one more year, and it's a lot because of you that we're in this position we're in right now.
It was worth it, so obviously.
Don't leave. Don't leave.
And let's just talk about your fan support too. It was nice hearing both crowds cheering for Oklahoma State and A&M, and I want to thank your supporters that came here to cheer on the team this week.
Yeah, I tell you, the OSU is really like a family in itself. The entire university and the alumni and the fans, are truly a family, and that's something that we've embraced as a team. And to see the amount of support that came out to be here for us while we competed at the national championships is incredible. And we have people that have no relations to this team, and they flew all the way to Florida so they could support the Cowgirls. And I can't thank them enough for that support, because the girls feel it. They know that they've got their team behind them, and they've got the OSU family behind them.
Then, in closing, how do you recap the overall season and going into the off season, and how do you prepare the team to come back again next year using the momentum from a national championship meet here?
Well, the first thing I'm going to do is tell them they need to go rest. They need to go and take a little bit of a break. These girls have worked extremely hard, and so they deserve a little bit of a break and enjoy this national championship and the memories that came along with it. But you know what? The bar is set, and Gail leaves very, very big shoes to fill, and Jojo knows what it feels like now. So I know that it's going to be something that we're going to impress on the incoming freshmen next year, and at the start of the year next year, that you know what? We've done it before. We're going to work hard to do it again, and we know how hard work it takes. So we're not going to let down from there, and we're going to push just as hard, if not even harder, next year.